So hello there and welcome to Ívar's Fly Workshop. Today we will be tying a fly which is a variation of the Undertaker by Warren Duncan, which made originally the Undertaker. This is called Overtaker. I'm not exactly sure about who made this variation, but as soon as I find out I will add that to the description of the video. The Overtaker fly, we tie that on an Ahrex standard double number 8, and the tag of the fly is made with let's see, I'll show you the thread first here. That's an Uni 80. We are using a black thread for this to begin with. We'll switch to another thread later on. But as I said, the tag of the fly is made out of oval gold, and we place that 5 or 6 spins over the butt of the fly and take it like so. It comes under, and it's not going to be in our way there, and you don't see it as well if it goes like under the shank of the hook. And you wrap that forward and snip off the end. And just like the Overtaker, this fly has a globrite butt. So the tag is made out of oval gold, and the butt of the fly here is made out of red globrite. And on this hook size, we are, like we say, we are doing, not overdoing the globrite part, but we are doing it like at least that large. It's gonna be indeed visible in the water. And the other half of the globrite, that's green. And you see here, it's the same fly. I just tied on a I just tied that on a single hook, and here comes the other part of the butt, and that's green. And it is like, as soon as you see those two colors together in a fly, especially in this area, you know it has to be kind of not necessarily related to the Undertaker, the original fly, but it at least reminds me to that pattern. It's a great pattern both for salmon and sea trout. And you can see here is again the single hook version. And for the body of the fly, I had to go for this SSS Frödin green dubbing material, since I didn't found kind of anything that was like not bright green for the body. So I just went to flugusmidjan, the store, to get it. I was gonna just show you how to tie the tail in. I was actually gonna skip the tail on this one, but since we have the tail here, we'll just go for it. Take it like bent over and take it like a man. Someone said we'll use it and have it with a pheasant, golden pheasant crest as a tail. And now comes the fun part. That's the dubbing, and we will zoom out a little bit so you can see how I'm dubbing it on the thread. This thread we are using, it's not possible to split that thread. It's like it's been waxed already, and you cannot split this thread, so it's not like an open thread. But we'll just dub it like this and just twist it around the thread. And as you see, you can kind of slide all the dubbing material back and forth like so. You can kind of tune in And yeah, play a little bit around with it if that is like needed. I'm gonna zoom in again and use the rotation of the vise, since we have a full rotary vise, so true rotary vise. I absolutely love my Rancetti. I tried to tie on other vices, but like the Rancetti absolutely got me. The Recall is fantastic vices as well, and so are other brands like Peak and Tiemco and many other, Norwise and HMH and many other great brands. But we dubbed the body of the fly, and that's how it's gonna be looking. Oh yeah, remember to like, share and subscribe. Don't cheat on me there. And when we are this far in the fly, we'll just make a whip finish. Have a couple of beers or whiskey or some. I'm just joking. We will be swapping threads now, because I want the head of this fly to be tied with an like fiery orange fluorescent kind of color. Gives it lots of characteristic to tie the head with this new color, and we can switch colors on the head like this. So you do that after you dub in the body, and then you just whip finish and place in the new thread. The wing of this fly, that is a black squirrel, and we have to kind of like always kind of measure out the length of the wing, and trying not to like over trussing the fly, but I like to keep the wing in the length, like, so it's kind of so the tip of the wing is kind of matching the tail of the fly. And you can tie a throat on this fly, like a black throat, that's okay, but you can also do what I'm gonna do now, since it's a salmon fly. You can also make like a hackle on it. You can tie it with a hackle. It's not, it's of course way easier to do it with the throat, but for this fly, I would say it's like totally worth it to at least give it a try with the hackle. If that does not work out for you guys, just place a just like on a normal size salmon fly, just place a throat on it, made out of black hen or black rooster. This is a black rooster that we are using for this, and I'm gonna stroke the fibers like so, just kind of getting them to do what I want them to do. Then I put my hackle pliers on, and now we have to wrap that on the head of the fly, and we must make sure that the fibers are turning backwards. We don't want them to turn the other way. And while we wrap this on, we have to make sure that we are not wrapping the feather into itself. We have to go like, each turn has to go forward to the hook eye. That is important when you're making hackles like this, because if you don't, you're going to get like the feather. It's gonna be like in a funny, yeah, you'll see that when the fibers are like going under each other, it's not gonna work like that. So we are going to lock that in here. Now we can take the hackle plier away, but we must, as you see, I'm keeping tension on the thread all the time. That's very important. And do it like 2 or 3 tight wraps, and then you can release the thread and trim away the rest. The next step And the second last step is to get those feathers or those fibers to lean a little bit backwards. We want them to do so. So I'm gonna do that, and we have to force that with our fingers. You can use hackle guards if you have it, but unfortunately I do not have one. I have just fingers, which I sometimes sting myself with the hook point, like there. I'm happy, lucky that I didn't bleed my finger on it, because I kind of pushed too hard, but didn't feel the didn't feel the hook point. So now we will build up the head of the fly and do a little fast forwarding. So here's the head of the fly, and now we just have to do like a whip finishing job on it. And when we are done with the whip finishing job, with a couple of knots at least, maybe a third if you feel safe with the third one, we just have to place like a little head cement on it, or the UV resin I'm using for it, the Solarez Bone Dry, which is in a lot of favored by me at the moment. Just smear that on and zap it with your light, and you're good to go. So I'm not gonna record the light thing, but I just want to say to you guys, thanks for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and if you have any requests, just drop me an email, and I will see you guys in the next video.